Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Rogue Trader. We are in what I assume is the final dungeon here, so
keep your wits about
we just need to find our way forward, which looks like it's going to be over here. So let's see, we do need to interact with this. Surface of the steel is roiling with revolting bubbles, as if it is trying to disgorge itself into some new form.
Stop. There.
The tech blight voraciously gnaws away at the human metal, but not as eagerly as the walls of the crypt. So this is what the tech blight looks like in action. Okay, I did not understand that that's what that was. The box is filled up with cast metal insignia like the ones worn by Theodore's bodyguard. Some of them have splatters of dried blood on them. Nakia? The main creature at your feet is still alive, as evidenced by its heavy breathing. It was a woman once, sporting close-cropped hair and equipped for battle, but now her skin is shredded by the metal sticking out of her body in a dozen places. Her body does not appear to have any external injuries. It has been maimed from the inside out. It is as if her flesh was transmuted into metallic shapes that then burst out of her skin and turned her internal organs into a bloody sieve. Some of her exposed bones have a metallic gleam to them, while others still look natural. Jesus. Can you hear me? With a heavy jerk, the woman raises her head, emerging from oblivion, and focuses her gaze on you. Even in such a wretched state, her eyes still gleam with self-confidence, zest, and subtle shrewdness. You who are... Ah, that coat of arms rings a bell. Von Valancius, I'm not as surprised to see you as you may think. Who are you? She tries to salute, but the metal cutting through her tendons has cost her the control of her fingers. Nakia Calbergaria, Inquisition Acolyte, and by the grace of Lord Inquisitor Calcazar, the Warden of the Epitaph 1 covert facility, or whatever's left of it. What happened? Oh, I've been having trouble sleeping lately. Oh, you mean the metal things in my body? I have no idea. Looks like something has gone terribly wrong in the crypt. Her voice becomes more serious and dry. The Auspex has detected some unknown radiation and then everything went crazy. The Xenos didn't feel like sleeping in their coffins anymore. So they started trashing the place, and the pylon I was standing next to suddenly grew a dozen tentacles and one of them grazed me. I blacked out and then I came to. I looked like I'd tried to give birth to a shuttle. I'm looking for Calcazar. Where is he? At the facility in the crypt, making preparations for the emergency launch of the operation's final stage. At least I hope so, or else he's already dead. Now that I think about it, there are enough reasons to assume the latter. What facility, what operation? I guess you're still young if you don't know that in this world, whenever the big boys and girls say the word facility, that almost always means a colossal secret weapon capable of destroying worlds. Oh, she's very self-aware. And that's all you're going to get. It would be very disrespectful of me to spill a secret that so many have given their lives to protect. I see. Have I sated your curiosity? Not quite, but, you know, it seems like you're not going to give us more. Then I'd like my favor returned. There's a pack of Iho in my breast pocket. Give me one and you can keep the rest. I'm feeling very generous today. What is that, like a pack of cigarettes, basically? Okay, take it out. Good. You're old enough to know what these are for, aren't you? Stick one end of the cigarette between my teeth and light up the other. Just make sure you do it the right way around. Is it like a special cigarette that kills them or something? Like a cyanide pill? Yeah, let's be straight with each other. You have nothing to hide now that you are dying. What is going on in this place? Nakia gives you a long piercing look, then speaks, sadness audible in her voice. Straight, huh? Well, let's give it a try. I've taken a shine to you for some reason. One day, Xavier decided to immortalize himself in history, in a rather extravagant way. All for the Imperium's sake, of course, but then things didn't go as expected, even though we expected that they wouldn't. And now you'd better get far away from here, because whatever happens next, I doubt you're going to like it. Alright, so he took a pretty wild gamble, and it seems like it didn't go well. Or you can go down there if you have the guts. Maybe you'll immortalize yourself too. That's what I would do. But I'm insane, so I'm not the best example to follow. A weak smile dances on the woman's lips. So, about that cigarette? Yeah. People say it's bad for your health. I'd better be careful. Why does my coat of arms look familiar to you? I wonder if she's been stationed here since Theodora was around. Oh, I should know. It was on the uniform my agents wore, the ones I sent when Calcazar took an interest in her ladyship Theodora's retinue. They didn't wear them for long, though. When I presented Theodora with Calcazar's ultimatum, she purged her retinue of our operatives. I'm fairly certain Theodora would have preferred to have my head as well, but the Lord Inquisitor recalled me here to guard his treasure cave. Just in case Theodora decided to return for what she thought was hers, or the Drukhari started causing trouble. Okay, how did you infiltrate Theodora's retinue? A feint, a deception, a game of double and triple crosses. When they told her they intended to take revenge on Calcazar, she believed them, and she was just too eager to get back at the Lord Inquisitor for taking her clever Archmagus advisor Amernat. Okay. Do you know Kunrad Voigtfir? Not sure if he's still alive, but back then he was Theodore's Master of Whispers. In theory, he should have been the one to out my operatives as spies, but instead he thought that they were his chance to pull off a brilliant plot and prove to his mummy how great an heir he would become. It's true what they say about bonds. Every other one is as thick as mints. Okay, and the ultimatum you gave Theodora? Oh, merely a message saying that her dirty secret was now our dirty secret. She was the first to visit Epitaph, and she found something here, something too good even for someone of her exalted status. Rogue traders are not allowed to have such toys, and I relayed the most exact coordinates, down to the last digit after the decimal point to the Lord Inquisitor. And the Drukhari have come, why? Ah, the Xenofreaks, my favorite partners. They had a crucial role to play in the operation that you mustn't know anything about. Their visits to Epitaph have left me with so many unforgettable moments. We were ordered not to fire on them first, but to split them into atoms if their skinny arses deviated so much as a single degree from their approved flight paths. I swear, it was as if those fools were trying to get shot at with their half-witted provocations. They even had a nickname for me, the Almost Witch. A compliment, I guess. Okay, I am Theodora's heir. You'll have to excuse me for not looking surprised. My facial nerves seem to be partially paralyzed, but I gathered as much. I'd hardly mistake you for our spectacular Void She-Wolf, after all. And if she were alive, she definitely would have come here in person, so you're the heir. Well, at least it's not Kunrad, right? At least we can agree on that, Tanakia. And why does no one from Theodora's retinue remember her visiting this system? I can give you two versions of the truth, the sugar-coated one and the honest one. The sugar-coated version is that once Theodora realized just what she had in her hands, she deemed it a matter of the utmost secrecy and mind-locked the memories of all members of her crew. The honest version is that she mind-locked the important people and disposed of the rest. Theodora depressurized compartments by entire blocks, casting any unwanted witnesses out into the void. She needed to free up space in her holds for the spoils anyway. Damn. It was pretty dark. Okay, we failed Lore Imperium. You have never heard of such a technology, but it would not be a stretch to assume that the Inquisition does have something of the sort at their disposal. This is unexpected. Did her ladyship not trust even me? Disheartening news, to be sure. You have it all backwards. You could have been dumped out of the airlock like so many others. You were already a decrepit old curmudgeon back then, after all. Well, Jesus, I guess I know enough. Sure you do. There's always more you could know. What do we do with her? I suggest granting the Acolyte the Emperor's peace in honor of our years of working together. You've always been so sentimental, a puppy dog, so attached to your colleagues. Your hair, your eyes... Oh, I'm sorry, is that still a sore point? Well, this is where it ends for you. Her blood-smeared lips twist into a smile. Is this an act of mercy or revenge? Honestly, I think mercy in this case. She never did anything to us. She's been here doing her thing. It doesn't matter. Like, she never hurt us directly. It's a mercy. Mercy, rest in peace. Double tap. Oh, triple tap. It takes you more than a few strikes to end the life of the already half-dead woman. The metal skull screeches under the pressure but does not break, and her heart keeps pumping blood through her shredded veins. Finally, her agony comes to an end. So that sounds a lot like these Necrons. It's hard for me to determine the tech blight stuff versus the Necron stuff. So, I don't know if she was like turning into a Necron somehow or what. Okay, Lore Xenos. Test succeeded. Judging by the imposing design of these obelisks, this passage leads to a tomb intended for Xenos of a higher status.
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
Alright, Tanakia. She had a blade on her.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Okay, down we go.
My warp sight reveals something.
The elevator system leading to the deeper sections of the crypt was installed a long time ago. It seems every bolt is stamped with your dynastic coat of arms. Whenever the wearer kills an enemy with a melee attack, their attack limit is removed until the end of their turn, but every one of their attacks also deals 10% of the wearer's maximum wounds, direct damage to the wearer. And it's max wounds, not where their wounds are at. So after 10 attacks, they're dead. It's interesting. I'm not going to use it. Sanguine Thirst. This power axe deals a bonus to damage to bleeding targets. If it is the first attack against a bleeding target, this attack has no cooldown. Don't think I need that either, honestly.
I always have a backup.
The barrier's barely holding. Prepare for defense. In the name of the Golden Throne, hold the line. Yekmet will eradicate the filth of transient life. Alright, does this guy have anything like... Okay, still a lot of armor, decent deflection, but does he have the same thing the other ones do? Do I have to hit him in the back? I don't see like a barrier or anything. Grants 100% critical hit chance to every ally for 1 round. Rude. For 2 rounds, creates a 4x4 area which reduces the perception of every enemy inside it. Unless they pass a willpower resistance test with a -50 penalty, the effect is removed outside that area. A successfully passed resistance test grants immunity to this effect until the end of combat. So you just have to move out of it if you do fail your resistance. The creature teleports to a target within a 12-cell radius and strikes, dealing rending damage equal to 50% of the target's maximum wounds. Ew! You just automatically get 50% of our wounds? And knocking the target prone for 1 round, unless they pass a toughness resistance test. Okay, we gotta take him down quick. That's terrifying. If the target successfully passes the resistance test, the strike deals normal weapon rending damage. Okay. So the 50% is only if you fail the toughness test, but honestly, I don't have big toughness on very many people other than Abelard, I think, so yeah. Okay, this actually isn't a great starting position. The 2 of you are gonna have to start going this direction. Our snipers, they're probably fine to be up here. Yeah, Argenta, you're gonna have to start making your way around too, I believe. Map's too damn big. Alright, suppose I'll put you here.
Do not dare ask. if I may.
At your beck and call.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I am a navigator, not a servitor. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay, yep, you're not going to be able to reach anybody. Okay, cover's gone. Oh dear. Well, that's not a great start, is it?
You better hone your skills.
Okay.
I'll make sure to return the favor one day.
Ooh, these guys are actually really tough. Tougher than I was expecting. I thought these guys would be a little bit softer. Clearly not the case. This might actually be a pretty tough fight. I really don't like where we started. I really don't.
Insignificant.
I understand your intent.
Oh, there are some weak ones. Okay, those are the ones that I thought this one was. Shouldn't have marked him, It's okay though. Okay, you need a turn, bro.
Just barely.
Blessed are those who sacrifice.
Alright, we're
for the
reloading
Imperium.
because we can't have him go down like that. His granting of turn abilities is one of our biggest assets, especially early fight. Damn, this was before we talked to Tanakia, huh?
Cast your eye there.
I always keep my options open.
Okay, let's see if this gives us a better starting position. Rather be behind that. A lot of this cover is destructible though, so you'll be able to move. Don't even know. Yeah, I might just put you there. Okay. Okay, kill your friends. We like it.
I took care of this one. It will be done.
Okay, so since he's usually further down the list, this makes him a little bit tankier out here in the open, which I like.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. If I may. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
My faith shields me.
Okay. Nice.
This tedium is beneath me.
Strip his armor.
If it serves your cause. If I must. No weakness is hidden from my sight. If it serves your cause.
Okay, Abelard's tanking like he's supposed to. We like it. All right. Well done, Argenta. Okay.
Not undo me.
I'll do it. Escape the Emperor's judgment. Power resides in the will of the righteous. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay, well done, girl. Okay, 84. Both are 84. This one does more damage, though. And this will make it even better. Don't miss.
I'll make it happen. Consider
Shot.
this a taste of what's to come.
Let's give him some authority. More resolve. Linchpin. Yeah, why not?
Who, if not me?
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
Oh, so close to the finish, huh? Okay.
As the Emperor commands,
It's fine. That
I
guy's
act.
almost down. So we've almost covered this left side other than the sniper up here. This is good. Can you see him? Oh, I think you're just barely out of range, huh? Let's see. Yeah, let's do it. Close, close, close. And then let's move this to you. Want you to have that extra dodge. What does this one do? No, we don't want the other ones to go away, so I'm not doing that. Okay, give another turn.
Here's my perfect moment.
That was pretty good for
I'll do it.
the low hit chance.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Wow, man, she's doing great. She's honestly doing great.
I'll do it. This tedium is beneath me.
Okay, do we still have armor to strip? No, we do not. But let's strip armor from you.
Eradicated. As the Emperor commands, I act. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Gosh, she's good. Okay, I think this is my last available shot. Throw everything at him. Everything.
Doubt is for the weak.
God, she's a god. She's a god. She's an actual god. That was unbelievable damage. And fucking all crits, I bet, too.
I'll do it.
When they get that, like, super, like, bright reddish number, I think those are always crits, right? So, like, almost all of those were crits. Like, dude, her build is god tier. Let's see. Are you stripped of all armor? No, you still got quite a bit. Okay, let's use... How many stacks do you have right now? Never mind. Let's just shoot you. You're the only one left, right? Yeah.
You will not.
Okay, our melee guys now don't have all that much to do, because how are we going to get them where they need to go?
I'll make it happen. It's as good as done.
Rude.
You cannot force me, Elantak. That is beneath me. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Is that guy already trailed? I can't remember if we trailed him or not, but he is now.
Serves your cause. You will pay an even greater price.
Alas, no.
Oh, whoops.
I won't do that. I won't object to it. Not sanctioned to do this. For the throne's glory. More trouble than it's worth.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Damn, you got some good movement, bro. Oh, those were those new boots that we got you that gave you that extra movement, huh? I think so. Okay, and this will get you the rest of the way.
Pathetically
And
sound
hopefully
approach.
through the kill. Oh, you can do that? Bro. I just spent all that time getting to you. You sick son of a bitch. Alright, let's go kill this guy then. What a jerk.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
We are infinite.
That is foolishness.
The Colossal Warrior's formidable underframe can no longer bear its weight, with armor plates clinging, his great bulk slumps, a low sound is born in his chest which your elucidator turns into the words, "Let woe befall the unworthy Ekmet dynasty. Sleep is nearing its end and thraldom returns. In my vestment of shame I peer into the stormy horizons of the future." Okay, we failed our tech use. Boo. Oh, we barely failed it too, by 2%. Frenzied monster shivers with rage and burning thirst for destruction. It's alive, it moves, it thinks, it tries to talk to us, but it exudes no colors. This is the first time I have seen another's pain and fury with my eyes alone, without the aid of my gift. So this is what it's like. What are you? Okay, I'm assuming that the body is supposed to still be there, but that's okay. The Xenos' limbs shiver at the sound of your voice. The elucidator takes on a tone of revulsion. Despicable. An overlord's moment of grief is befouled by the influence of transient life. Rage has clouded the purity of the morning. The warrior makes a futile attempt to get up, only to convulse again. Something bursts inside him, making a ringing noise. The entire crypt echoes that sound with a resonant rumbling terror. Shame upon the cryptogeometric sentinel, who was entrusted with guarding the paths of actualization, and failed to be vigilant. Unworthy feet have trodden those paths. The voice-like hum from behind his lowered visor fades. A warrior of iron, a sentinel of the tomb of the ancient ones, a child of the Ingir, the star devourers, and an eternal enemy of the Assyriani. Juliet grips the weapon in her hands tightly, as if expecting the terrifying warrior to spring to life and attack at any second. What is it that is making you grieve? Is it your imminent death? The warrior turns his gaze directly on you. The green light in his eyes flares up like a bonfire. In existence is entropically preordained. It is no cause for grief. The egregious mistakes are, the violated imperatives are. The Yakmet dynasty took watch of the seed of the cataclysm. The seed was neglected. A cataclysm has sprouted from it. Honor has been trampled underfoot. Man. Alright. I didn't want to know what the end of the game's about anyway. Developers. Fuck me, right? You are evidently looking at a deranged machine built for destruction. It is unsurprising that his apocalyptic outpourings are not directed at anyone in particular. He simply has a burning hatred for all of existence. What is this cataclysm unfolding here? The star devourer is asleep yet awake. His breath is a poisonous pestilence. His dreams are engrammatic acid. Quantum uncertainty is his shroud, and that which came to pass is entangled in it and interwoven with that which came not to pass. Possibility becomes actuality. Actuality unbecomes itself. Hey, got a logic success. Yeah, man, these checks are hard, dude. It is reasonable to conclude that the monster is talking about probabilistic alternative universes. Okay. Instead of fighting, we should unite to halt the impending nightmare. The fallen warrior scrapes the floor with his claws and screeches furiously. Unacceptable. The rod of transient life must be eradicated. Okay. Well then, die already. Killed that floor. Cryptogeometric sentinel. May tachyonic wind carry my words. May the oceans of subatomic resonance reflect it, and may it resound until the world grows old. Convulsions begin to affect the metallic body, and the entire crypt is quivering along. The walls seem more fragile with each passing second. Impossible anomalies are now rampant in them. Let the Yakmet dynasty be cursed. A terrible rumble comes from somewhere deep inside the crypt. As soon as the green fire goes out in the fallen warrior's eyes, the glow of the glyphs upon the walls becomes chaotic and disarrayed. Something just broke irreparably in this crypt.
Is there money to be made?
Okay. Some of this endgame gear has been really good, so I want to check, get our perception checks in. Like, we're gonna come up here, like this might be one right here. Nope, no good? Okay. Worth checking anyway. Let's check the other side and then we'll move forward.
Top, or get left in the dust.
Okay, nothing. Deactivate the shield. The Lord Inquisitor is expecting the rogue trader below. Oh, okay. I don't like that he's expecting us. Okay, can't seem to talk to any of them. The surviving soldiers bear grave wounds inflicted by Goss weapons. Even the most skilled surgeon, we'll just say it surgeon, would likely be powerless to heal them. I actually think it probably is pronounced surgeon. CH, but, you know, with this S sound. A bulky device whose machine spirit is continuously weaving a protective force field. This must be what is holding the Xenos at bay. But looking at its unsteady flickering, one cannot help but wonder how long this barrier will last. Epitaph. Damn. Okay. Yep, this looks like a final boss room, huh? Is Nomos gonna show up in here? Before or after the fight is what I'm wondering. So is this some kind of like star killer then? Is that the weapon he's looking for? Reality bubbles before you and bursts with an agonizing shriek. A few silhouettes now stand in your way. 3 of them seem to have your face. And yet the difference is the other one, Theodora? So are these like alternate reality versions of me? Pulled from other universes or something? And yet the differences are striking. Each has been marked by other accomplishments and different experiences, making you feel like the protagonist of a tale about a pair of twins separated at birth. Righteous reflection. Emperor, bestow strength upon me to smite yet another obstacle as I carry out your will. My master, changer of ways, is this of your making? No, I can feel it is not. You are not playing tricks on me. You are sending me prey for a great sacrifice. This one's a cursed reflection. Glorious. Is there some ironic lesson in what is going on? Should I be looking in the mirror a little less, or perhaps try to look at myself from the outside? Or is this a hint that I am my own worst enemy? I shall ponder this in my memoir. Look at where your doppelgangers came from. The blatant abuse of the fabric of existence is causing the motes of reality to flare up. You see the mirages of the Koronus Expanse and their glow altered past recognition by the decisions you have made, or could have made, in some other world. Who are you? Your replica smiles in understanding. I am Analog Vernacular von Valancius the Magnificent. And if I know myself, which I most certainly do, you are now pondering what that makes you. The answer is simple. You are my reflection from a less glorious reality, a product of the malign influence of the treasure that I seek. Doppelganger makes the sign of Aquila and utters, okay, this one's the super religious one. I am a blazing paragon of humanity, unbroken by tribulations, the first to venture into the darkness without fear, and the one who unites and brings back that which was forfeited. I am a rogue trader of the God Emperor. The last doppelganger smiles coyly. Speaking of me, I am the only version of yourself who chose the path to true power. I serve the Master, the changer of ways, and I already chanced upon my reflections in his dreams, which is why I am the only one without a dumbstruck expression on my face. Well, welcome to my reality, esteemed guests. To your reality? Funny, that reality is malleable like clay. I feed it with the energies of the warp and shape it to match my whims. I am the master of realities and you are a jumped-up interloper. Okay, the arrogant one. You seem to think you are better than the rest of us, don't you? And yet I was the only one clever enough to become the master of my own fate and not be reduced to someone else's plaything or a slave to dogma. Okay, why do you seek to enter the crypt? I came to claim the treasure. Whatever it is, Theodora found it, which makes it mine. Xavier will regret trying to steal from my dynasty. He smirks. Medicaid failed. and I become very principled and vengeful where my treasure hoard is concerned. You are a parody of what a rogue trader is supposed to be. Quite the epitome of hubris, greed, and brazenness. This is what being a rogue trader is all about. You simply lack the imagination to grasp it. Emperor, what an insufferably smug, arrogant, and childishly insolent creature. How can a single rogue trader embody everything they are loathed for? Heinrichs, chill out, bro. That's still kind of me, but not, but kinda. I don't know. This is weird and it's difficult to wrap my head around, okay? Let's see. Cursed copy. So one of my versions chose to serve the archenemy. I do not serve, I reign. You grovel, but I dominate, and rise ever higher. Okay. Adira the Insidious. Man, we keep on failing this shit. This is what I get for not investing more in the lores. Adira opens her mouth and you see the blackness between her teeth in place of her tongue. 100 otherworldly warp voices speak inside of her voice. The master requests a sacrifice, a living sacrifice. Toss them into the warp, their past will be unraveled and woven into yours. Okay, so that was Argenta. So Argenta is with the righteous one. Adira is with the one who went to the archenemy. Who was with the pompous, egotistical one? Why did you come to Epitaph? My master, the changer of ways, directed me here and revealed my destiny. This is where I will cut short the life of the corpse emperor's champion and claim the great trophy. This is where I am fated to become one with the warp. At what point was your soul tainted by heresy? Oh, it happened on the day Kunrad Voidfear wounded me with the cursed blade. From then on I started to hear voices. Fortunately, my companion Adira taught me how to avoid going insane, and I began to listen to and heed their wisdom. They revealed secrets to me and whispered the dark rituals. I raided the Von Valancius crypt, made a dark offering of Theodora's skull, and enslaved her spirit. So these are all things that I actually would have done had I gone down that path? Interesting. I learned all of her dirty secrets, all of her lies. I saw the full picture and realized that only the strongest survive in the Expanse, and any strength is good enough to survive. You are disgusting. You won't believe how little I care about what you think. Okay. Can I see... Oh, does he not have anyone with him? Interesting. Okay. A lone path, huh? Address the pious copy. Your faith seems to be stronger than that of us all combined. I remember in whose name the sacred warrant was granted. I remember by whose hand I am ordained to exist. I believe in my faith as a bright light driving back the darkness. But your faith is cold embers, and when I look at you, I feel ashamed of myself. Did you come here to help Calcazar? The future is not known to me. The Lord Inquisitor did not give me the full details of Operation Precious Sentinel, but he mentioned its importance to the entire Imperium. I have come to lend him my aid, or to stop him if his plan goes against the will of the God Emperor. Okay, awareness succeeded. Finally, we got one, because Cassia is a god. Your doppelganger vigorously chops the air with his hand, and you notice some stiffness in the movement, as well as a subtle grimace of pain. As you look closer, you realize that lurking under your replica's clothes are chains of penance, with jagged hooks digging into his flesh. Such instruments of humility are only worn by the most fervent believers. Okay, so he's psychotic. Great. Self-flagellation. Cassia covers her eyes with her hand and shakes her head sorrowfully. The heat of your hues is blinding, Lord Captain. Scarlet and gold shroud your very essence in an overpowering radiance, but deep inside, I see a palpitating smudge of sable blue, which you have banished, which you loathe, and which ruins the perfection of the image. Are you afraid of a misstep, of loneliness, of the Emperor turning away from you? Do not dare lay your accursed eye on me. The copy's roar is deafeningly loud. How did you even survive the cleansing of Urac 5, monster of House Orcelio? Righteous me killed the Fish Queen? Alright, he dies first. He dies first. Cleansing of Urac 5. I will cleanse you from all existences, you motherfucker. How dare he? Fellic and I crush your mad followers and purge the Navigator House of corruption. Did your heretical powers enthrall my copy's weak spirit in this reality? How ignoble, how disgraceful. Oh, dude, we're fucking. Bro, you're gonna hate to hear it, and I'm gonna tell you because I know it's gonna hurt you. We fucking. And it is good. Because fish crazy is crazy crazy in bed, okay? Let me tell you. Where did all this piety come from, bro? It filled me on the day that Sister Argenta and I executed Theodora for heresy. I saw all of her wickedness and depravity and felt unclean, stained by her blood, so I swore to redeem the name of the dynasty. Interesting. So no, these are not alternate game paths because, I mean, Argenta did kill Theodora. We know that now. We learned that. But we didn't know about that. But in this alternate version, we took part. Interesting. The Lord Inquisitor from your reality must be pleased with you. And how many feats of faith have you accomplished? Not yet enough. I struck down Caligos Winterscale, a champion of Khorne, in the ruins of Dargonas. I joined forces with the benevolent Incendia Corda to purge the cult of the Final Dawn. Yeah, we went like opposite of like everything this guy did, huh? In the cult of the Final Dawn, when they incited a rebellion and used footfall to summon a greater demon named the Edge of Daybreak, the unclean spirit is now sealed within the station that I have proclaimed forsaken forever. So Incendia Corda joins in that cleansing if she's still alive. Interesting. Cool. After the purging of Janus, the Xenos of Krudarok and the Cabal of the Reaving Tempest forged a profane alliance against my protectorate. But with the noble Space Wolves, I defeated their combined forces and banished them from the Expanse. So he also got rid of everybody from Krudarok. Well, it looks like this version of me became a mindless zealot. Vice always masks envy as contempt. The situation has just become complicated. How are we going to resolve it? Murder. We're gonna kill ourselves. I mean, these versions of me kind of suck. I'm kind of scared of this Argenta, this alternate Argenta. We know how strong our Argenta is. We shall fight. I sense your soul's greedy interest in what is hidden in this crypt, and I will not let you take possession of the blasphemous thing. There we go. We'll correct it ourselves. That's probably what they were trying to say. But I see we are outnumbered compared to you, Doppelganger. I think it would be wise to join forces, topple you first, and then resolve the conflict between those who have survived. I concur. We will finish off the one with the biggest retinue first, and then decide who is worthy of the prize. However, I already know who it's going to be. He's kind of like Caligos, this one. The glorious one. I am giving you a chance to settle this affair peacefully and avoid self-destruction in every sense of the word. A great deed is not accomplished by peacemaking, it is accomplished by spilling blood with a righteous hand. Alright. I don't think you realize how good we are.
Shall be
don't know where the camera went. There we go.
Might.
Okay, Heinrichs, we'll put you there, and Abelard, you're kind of tanky, so you can kind of just be out. Alright. Argenta the Scourge. Just trying to see if these were distinct bodies, but like of like other party members maybe, but no. Adira the Insidious.
Let my enemies tremble at the sound of my steps.
Holy terror!
That's so dumb.
Smite your enemies.
So, why did he attack him? Why was Adira allowed to attack Heinrichs with that? The fuck? Whatever, man. I should stop using that. It's fucking busted.
Me? If you
Stupid.
insist,
Pain
Lord
of this
Captain.
mortal flesh
Be
means
the
nothing.
fire in my heart.
I shall endure everything with unshakable faith.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Okay, well now we got this guy behind us. Yeah, we're gonna have to stop using that. It's becoming a problem more than a help.
Better to cripple in the body than corrupt in the mind.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. If I may. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
They who discern the future own the battlefield.
Okay, good attack, Heinrichs.
May the divine's will be done.
I will endure.
Okay.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. If I must. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
How? How'd you miss your 95, girl?
This
The fuck?
tedium is beneath me.
Okay, armor. Alright, most people's armor has actually been stripped. Except for you. Can I see you? No.
I move as if unseen. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
My enemies shall be crushed like dust beneath my feet. Fools lightly.
Why did I not foresee this?
Okay, he died. Fuck me. Not pissed. Fucking stupid.
I won't object to it.
No! No! Fucking parry? Ugh!
Naturally.
Fuck you, dude.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Will endure.
Okay. Where are you? Can you see him?
Stop trying, monkey.
Can you see her? Yes.
I understand your intent. If I must.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
I will endure everything with unshakable faith.
Okay, we're still pretty far behind on this right now. We need to... And he's one of the people who can help us actually get resolved, so I don't know if we're coming back. I don't know if we're coming back from the bad resolve. Okay.
My place is at the fort.
You might be able to finish Adira.
The whispers.
I will do my reduced to
Okay,
dust.
Dark Adira down.
Indeed. At your beck and call.
We're too far away to taunt anybody. Sworn enemy.
I'd rather not.
Okay.
Victory is imminent.
Okay, it's coming back actually. Okay, maybe I should have moved to get better hit chances, but
Hardship.
she did pretty good
As the
anyway.
Emperor commands, I act.
Me.
Okay, let's pull
If
him
you
out.
insist, Lord
Guided by
Captain.
faith.
Pain is temporary. Legacy.
Nope,
is
we're not going to
forever.
use that because
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I'll use it
I
to
am the
kill us
chosen
somehow.
weapon that will
Jerks.
crush the heathens.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
I will endure.
Okay, she's hurting herself. If you go in the right spot, we should be able to... damn, really? How about there? Oh, it just... I want to hit both of them. Boo. Okay, that's fine.
Swift and silent. I deal death with my hands. I hear you moving, no more. Just designate a target.
Better crippled in body than corrupt in mind.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Your end is nigh.
I won't object to it. But of course, Lord Captain.
is contempt.
His armor is contempt.
I needed that.
Why I was chosen!
At hardship we prove our devotion.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
I did controlled shot.
Endure.
The fuck? I did controlled shot. Alright, whatever. I literally just got cheated, bro. I'm not happy about it. Heinrichs did not need to take that damage.
At your beck and call. I will do my duty.
Oh, you know, if I would have set that up better, I probably wouldn't have been able to hit him.
Pain is temporary. Legacy is forever.
If I may,
Okay. They're not showing injuries, but
I know
they've got to
how
have
take
injuries.
risks.
Yeah. So he's got one, and probably Heinrichs. Oh, his is just a regular, it looks like. So we can heal that one pretty
Speak,
easy. We'll need one of those skin
I'm
bags, I think,
restless.
for our character.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
Is it this one? Skin patch, that's what they're called. I don't know if it has a Medicaid check. If so, then...
I won't forget this.
Okay, it's gone. There we go. Alright, we're good. An improved heavy bolter. Rate of fire 6. Nah, that one's not gonna be better than what she's got now. Bunch of tech use, connect to memory, cool. Well, hold on. Don't go down there. Okay. Thought that was closer to us. Alright, let's loot all of these people. All of these us's. This all heretical. 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 Okay, seems like a really good revolver. Power sword. Ooh, Imperial Pride. We'll check it. And that might be some pretty good... No, it's not better. Yeah, They Shall Weep is way better. So much better. Wow. It's not even close. This is better medium armor for you. Yeah, actually, I forgot. You can just use power armor? Is that right? So 80%. So right now, I can't remember if she had like passive abilities that made like her dodge better with medium armor or something. So I may want to check that. Right now, her dodge is 120, 70 armor. It does affect her dodge. Her armor does go up, but her... Yeah, she did lose a lot in her dodge, but... I don't know, does that make up for it? 7 deflection and 85% armor? Maybe we'll try it, but she's been a really good dodge tank for quite a while now. Hopefully this doesn't hurt her, but if it does, then we'll just give her some medium armor again. Yeah. Okay. We still have a deer over here, right? Sorry about your arm, Insidious Adira. 40% again.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Oh, down there. Long lays. Still not better than that crazy one we found. You can't use it, so yeah, we're not going to be able to use that sniper. Wear does not lose the elusive effect of the attack from cover. Explosive device. Okay, cool. We don't... None of that's new gear that we need. The Tech Blight has barely affected this bridge, but almost completely devastated the Xeno structures below. Alright, we have a whole bunch of stuff to interact with here. And I think, yep, we're going to be going down there, collecting some more stuff, interacting with a couple of different things here, and then going into the end game. So yeah, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.
I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Knife Namaste, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlado101, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, A Happy Fat Panda, Pedo Kuto, Shadow Raven, Hannah Kate the Great, Emily Kuzanoa, Philip Dougherty, Timothy Jansen, Skip, Daniel, Yell, Naya, Turkeyfoot27, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.